Hello! Hi guys! How's it hanging? Notice anything new? Yeah. No, what do you notice new? Yeah, you shaved. Yeah, just a little trim in here. Keeping the beard intact. Oh yeah, and this. A brand new King of Swing Cesaro. Like you see it right there, right there? It's Cesaro. Yeah, it's a new Cesaro shirt. I'm basically here to talk about where I got this shirt from, everything that happened over me the past few days, and whatnot. Kind of an experience video, yes. Because what did I do? Because you might have not noticed that I didn't do a Raw review Monday Night right directly, but I also did, and I did upload a couple other videos. What were those about? That's because I was at a little place called this. Yeah. Me and a few friends traveled up the 401 into I think Highway 20 or Highway like I don't know 20, and don't correct me if I'm wrong, but basically we went to Montreal. Yeah, we had a great seats. It was a great live crowd. I felt so dirty doing the old A chants because I was like, this is a Montreal thing, up in Toronto. But like, it's one of those things like where the show, it wasn't like it was like totally amazing, but like when I was thinking about it, the ticket cost $46, so I was basically like, yeah, I got my $46 worth. Yeah. Yeah, it's basically when I went down, bought the tickets and everything, I was like, okay, yeah, we got our money was worth. But our trip, we were in Montreal we were in Montreal Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But Saturday night is when the trip basically got started because the three of us, that being Tashar, Keith, and I, and another buddy who did not go to Montreal with us, we all went to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the UFC fights. Just kind of like a start to the weekend. And then Tashar, Keith, they spent the night at my house Saturday night. Well, we didn't go to bed really till Sunday morning, but then we woke up Sunday, went downtown Toronto, got our bus to Montreal, had a stop in Kingston, yada yada yada. A few hours later, bam, we arrived in Montreal. Walking around, there's the Bell Center. That was the arena, by the way, the Bell Center, or Center Bell, where Monday Night Raw did take place from Monday Night, yeah. Yeah, because basically the bus stop and our hotel, like, were conveniently close to the Bell Center. Yeah. We were gonna plan it, but the cost of the three bus tickets was the cost of one flight ticket. So yeah, save money, and plus I got a big trip that I'll get into a bit later in the video. Um, yeah, so then Sunday we got there. We just basically chilled out most of the day, walked around Montreal. We went into some store called HMV. HMV is basically a music store, like what's like an FYE basically for you United States viewers. Um, Basically, we walked in there. There's a bunch of shirts. There was a Macho Man and an Ultimate Warrior shirt. I thought about buying it, but then I was like, I wanted to buy something at the show. And basically, what I'm wearing now explains that. But yeah, and then like we go down as always. You got to check out the WWE section when you go to HMV. Battleground. It was like 20 DVDs of Battleground. The only DVDs that they had that I really wanted to buy, but I ended up not buying them, was Greatest Factions and the Raw After Show. Because the Raw After Show, that's stuff you can't really see anywhere else unless you YouTube and watch on some crappy camera. But yeah, apart from that, you had that. You had a couple other things in the mix. And for the most part, you actually just had a pretty solid show overall. Like, to be honest, like I liked it. And then Sunday night, basically, then we went to Montreal. We went to just walking around, drinking, chilling. Some of the stuff that did happen in the video, I'm going to keep between the three of us. Not like what happens in Montreal stays in Montreal, but like not made for YouTube. It's not, YouTube doesn't need to know what I did in Montreal. Um, yeah, so basically this trip was a lot like, I think our trip was like what you guys did, or a bunch of the people who went to 30 did. Basically just a mix of drinking, having a good time, watching some wrestling, and just having fun. Like a little getaway. Yeah. And then Sunday, so yeah, we just chilled out, drank a bit, went back and did some other stuff. We went back there and watched TV. We stayed at the Quality Inn and Suites. Quality Inn was a good hotel. I liked it. They had a free breakfast, so it's kind of like the Drury in a way. But except I bet the waffles at the Drury were a lot better because my waffles sucked. I only had breakfast the one day. I'll get into that later. But then, yeah, so then Sunday just did that. Monday morning, I woke up, went down for the breakfast, but I wore my Performance Center shirt, like, as my pajama shirt. And I guess some people that were there also at the hotel were there for town, the show. They didn't realize I was a fan. No, they thought I worked for the company, which I found absolutely hilarious. But I went along with it and basically said that, yeah, I'm on the production crew. I have to eat this stuff, go upstairs quickly, and get over to the Bell Center for setup. So yeah, they believed me. They thought it was cool, and they asked me if I could get free tickets. I told them, sorry, can't do that. Sorry, can't help you there. But then yeah, Monday was just a lot of walking around, really like looking for wrestlers. That went unsuccessfully until we got to the Bell Center. But yeah, basically we did walk to the arena. Again, we did walk around. It was kind of like we're hunting for wrestlers. But yeah, we'd like walk around, look for people, yada yada. Did some shopping. Then we went to. It was pouring rain Monday. It was just bad. And then we went to this restaurant called La Cage au Sport. Basically, it's like a sports bar that's attached to the Bell Center, but we had a seat right at the bar, and like you see right inside the arena in one of these sections, and all you see is like the lighting rig and the stage. And like I was going over to look at the picture, but then the waitress looked at me weird, so I was just like, oh, I'm going back to my seat now. Yeah. And then afterwards, even though it was raining, we thought, yeah, let's walk around the back of the Bell Center who's coming in. I swear to God, the only wrestler we saw two rosebuds, we didn't really know their names. We see this big, around 1:45 in the afternoon, we see this big ass GMC Yukon just roll up. Eric Rowan was inside it. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. Why? Because here you have this big guy with a beard, dressed as like a garbage man or like a hillbilly inmate, who's in this, like, packed like I am in the screen right now, but in a GMC Yukon. Like, I thought for sure, like, keep the gimmick alive, have them drive around in, like, some beat-up old pickup truck. But, no, not the case. And then after that, we went back to the room. We were bumping themes, really, the whole time. Yeah, we were just, like, bumping themes. We made it into a game. Basically, my one friend Tashar brought his laptop. I didn't bring my MacBook, and Keith didn't bring his MacBook. We left those at home. But then we went to... we got to the hotel, and then basically we took turns with the laptop, basically just, okay, I'm going to play the theme, you got to guess who it is. Some of them I got. There was one I almost didn't get, and I was Leah's. I was like, okay, if I had given up on that, I would have been pissed at myself. But the one he got stumped on, I got him stumped on Jacqueline and Andre the Giant. Yeah. So I'm proud of that for myself. But, yeah, that, and then after there, it was around 4:30, we were just like, alright, let's go. Walked around Montreal a little bit more, went to the bank, got some money for the show, went for dinner, went to a bar, and then, but like by the time dinner was done, we were done with dinner quick. Like we were surprised, like we were out of there by 6, so we were like, yeah, it was still pouring rain outside, so we don't want to go to the Bell Center when it's pouring rain. So then we just got to the arena right away, and then well, not to the arena right away. We went to the bar next to our hotel. Went there, sat down, had a couple beers or so. Then we headed over to the show. This arena was probably the worst experience. The Bell Center was one of the worst arenas I've ever had trouble getting into for a WWE show. That's first. First Niagara Center is second, because our first Niagara Center we didn't get in until 6:45, even though we were lined up since like 5:30. But that, and then this one. So we get to the arena just after 6:30. Okay, so basically there's like, say it's like a lines here. There's basically the doors here. There's 2 lines that jet about a block each in each direction. 1 block going west, 1 block going east. They keep saying that there's different entrances, but it's like, by the time you're already moving, it's there. The reason why it was such a bad arena, though, was because you had 6 doors, you had 3 of them open for security checks, and you had 4 ticket taking. So yeah, we got in line just after 6:30. We didn't get into the arena until about, by the time we sat down and everything, it was around 7:20. They're playing that like warning they do before shows, basically saying that, oh, welcome to summer. So basically, enjoy the show, but if you're caught doing anything, we're gonna beat the hell out of you. Basically, yeah, no videotaping, no throwing bottles, no running into the ring, yada yada yada. Yeah, there. And so then that first they played a Mania 21. They've not made Mania 30 video, basically recapping the event. Promoted the fuck out of the network, but then we started saying like, what is the network? We don't know what this is. We're Canada. No, it's not available here. Yeah, so yeah, that happened. And then after that, Superstars happened. I was out of my seat for most of Superstars. Why? Because I went to, well, we still were drinking at the arena because we were like, yeah, why not? Run, by the way, Raw when you're buzzed is actually better than Raw Silver. So yeah. But yeah, basically Superstars happened, like, nothing wrong with it. Ryback came out, which was cool. And the show started, like, I was surprised with Roman Reigns. This is the first show that I've been to, though, where pyro, it's not, like, a big issue. But, like, fuck, Kane's pyro catches you off guard sometimes. Like, you're just sitting there, you're banging, whoa, Jesus! Yeah. But actually, during after Superstars is when I go to the merch booth. I was like, I didn't like it from afar, but I got up close and I saw this shirt. I was like, okay, I'm buying it. It looks awesome. Yeah, probably next time I'll wear it. It's not until California. Yeah. hmm So yeah, though, an overall Raw was a good show and everything. It was a boisterous crowd all night. If you'll see in the videos that I posted, just go back to my page, subscribe, share, like this video, promote the hell out of me. Yeah. And then, yeah, for the most part, then afterwards, then the show ended. Basically, we filed out of the Bell Center. We went around some more. Met some other people. We met a lot. There was a lot of wrestling fans roaming the streets after the show. Yeah. Basically, just chilled with a bunch of people, did a bunch of stuff. Don't want to go into full detail. And yeah, then we woke up Tuesday morning. We didn't. I understand now why from those videos why everyone's so tired from these wrestling trips because you barely get any sleep, but you're having such a blast. Yeah, so basically the way home was just sleeping. And also, funny story on the way home, we stopped in a town called Kingston, Ontario. There's like the bus stop at Tim Hortons, so we thought we had time to go. I'm getting a phone call as I'm ordering my food saying, yeah, he's going. We're going to hold it for like a couple minutes. I'm grabbing my food. I was just like, grab the food. I am darting across this parking lot, get on the bus, sit down. I was like, phew. The bus ride actually went by a lot faster because I listened to my Talk Is Jericho podcast. I listened to the Edge one and the Cesaro podcast and the PTI podcast. But yeah, overall, it was a great show. It was a fun show. I had a great weekend. Can't wait to do SummerSlam because I know that's going to be a blast. Keith and I are going to be making the trek down to Buffalo again in November. November the 3rd, that is exactly, for WWE Raw at the First Niagara Center. Hopefully, Shar comes. Shar's a maybe. Such, I gotta ask him, but I know he's probably going to meet Hulk Hogan again at Fan Access, so we'll see where that goes. And yeah, for the most part, like, it was just one of those trips where it was like, yeah, everything went right. See you guys later.